Drive! No.
It's happened, boys, finally.
Forestieri. Here's Hogg. Dini!
Final week of six-a-side today. We thought last week was our last game, and thank God it's not. We've had to call in the reinforcements today. 3 minutes till kick-off. We're versing the Guzzlers. And this is my best friend, Jasper, 6'5", pure Jamaican blood. His brother is actually a professional footballer, Mackenzie Lemon, shout out to him. Jasper, how do you feel to be making your debut at the age of 25 today?
I actually played Div 1 under 10s, so you would find that I am better than you'd think.
For the Wentworth Fall Snakes with Ned. Wentworth Fall Snakes?
Yeah, I think you might have been.
Warriors, mate. I'm very excited to have Jasper here for his debut. We've just got the shin pads arrival. We've got a 6-pack arrival from JimmyJam. Yeah, we've got Nike boots for him. Go get them on, Jas. Go get ready. Line up for today. Jasper's starting. Who's going to go in goal?
I had a monster before I came.
Do you want to go in goal?
No.
JimmyJam needs to score. Okay, this is the best way of doing it. You're going to start in goal.
You had on?
Sorry.
That's a double, mate. What the fuck do you think this is?
James Esterhuizen in goal. And then what we'll do is we'll go me and Ned at the back, with D in the middle, with Jasper and James up front. I repeat, Jasper Lemon and JimmyJam up front. How do you feel heading into the last game of the season? You get to score a goal.
Yeah, I think we're going to get it tonight. I've got Jasper alongside me up top. Let's do it, Jas.
We'll get your first goal.
Yeah, thank you. We'll get you your first goal as well.
Oh, watch me get one before you. Don't tempt me with the bloody zinger box. Far out. Oh, yeah. That's why I came.
How are you, baby dude?
All due respect, you got no fucking idea what it's like to be number one.
That's why I came.
How are you feeling about the last game of the season today?
I'm sad because I've actually gotten into a routine of playing a lot of football. I want to play football.
Do you miss the Ultras?
John's got one.
I do, actually, I do. I miss playing some cold winter nights on a Wednesday with the Ultras there.
Oh, yeah, get him in it. That looks gorgeous. Look at that.
You like it?
Dario would be...
You like it?
Leave you with 3 words. Forza di Viola.
In the same direction.
If you're new to the channel, this man right here, his name's JimmyJam. He's a beautiful human and a beautiful soul, and he's a good footballer, truth be told. He's just not a good striker. You know, maybe he's not the greatest defender. You'll see it here as well. Interesting clearance there from Jim, but he got it away nonetheless. And look, after 12 games this season, JimmyJam playing up front at least every single game, he has yet to score a goal. It has become my #1 priority as Sporting Club Helos club owner and founder that JimmyJam ends up on the score sheet. And he's been getting closer recently, as you can see there. It is our utmost importance JimmyJam scores today. Nonetheless, today we're versing the Guzzlers, who we had a 1-1 draw against earlier this season in round 3. Now, they say life is like a box of chocolates, but life's actually like a game of Sporting Club Helos. You just don't know what you're going to get. There's a Maradona spin. Look at the pass on the kid. Yeah, he's trying to do a no-look pass. Look at JimmyJam trying to do a backheel pass. He gets the sweaty across the comfort. Our greatest striker steps on the ball. What's going on? Now they're going to counter here, and I do remind you, it was a 1-1 draw. It wasn't full of goals, but that means normally at Sporting Club Helos it's full of entertainment. Open net, Turbo with a huge save. So that's just to recap what happened earlier in the season with the Guzzlers here. You'll see as we come into round 12, they sit 5th, we sit 6th, so not much separates us at all. Jasper up front debuting today, and I'm very excited to kick off here. Ned with one of the tamest starts to a football game I've ever seen in my life. And I'm very lucky I wasn't paying attention on the day, otherwise we would have copped the most royal of sprays. Nonetheless, we're going to move on here, and around 13 seconds in, we call it the kickoff glitch at Sporting Club Helos if you're new. Opportunities come, normally against us, and there's me almost scoring an own goal for the 2nd week in a row, and they almost score in the 21st second. So, very interesting start to the game here. Nonetheless, we move a minute in. I've got to stop saying nonetheless. That's been raised to me every single week I've done these videos. Now, I just want to remind you, I am nicknamed the Fat Pirlo, and that nickname is earned, not given. You know what I mean? You have to earn that type of status. And I'm going to display my passing today. But Jasper Lemon on debut is going to display a bit of passing there as well. And you're probably thinking, Fat Pirlo is a harsh nickname. Well, I am overweight and it's the reality of the situation. And I like the nickname personally, so I'm going to keep it, even if I lose another 30 kilos. Nonetheless, getting distracted. Look at my shocking defending here. There's a reason I'm not the Fat Maldini. Seriously, what am I doing there? That is completely my fault. That is completely my fault. There's no one to blame. There's seriously no one to blame. Nonetheless, Jasper is on debut. We have to remember that today. And you're going to see he's going to cop a Royal Falcon spray. For those who aren't aware, if you're at any of our games, you'll know I won't hesitate to speak my mind, as I go in life, really. And I think it's a good way to go about it. So you'll see it here.
Don't give up on it!
Jasper getting yelled at within 5 minutes of his first game at Sporting Club Helos. It's really healthy stuff, as you can see there. Beautiful pass into JimmyJam. Interesting touch. Baby D with a bit of a bicycle. JimmyJam, speaking of bicycles, hit it, Jim. Hit it. Oh, seriously exciting stuff. He full lined up. You know when they move the arms and they're looking up in the air? Really healthy stuff from JimmyJam. And there's Ned getting skinned. We've got to address that. And there's me almost scoring another own goal. I've conceded a goal and almost scored 2 own goals within 6 minutes. That's got to be a record for myself. I've never prided myself on being a good defender. I am a good passer. Look at that. Straight over top to Jim. What's Jim thinking? He needs a goal, but he's not selfish. He's looking for Turbs there. Turbs should have hit it first time, truth be told. I'm not going to hesitate to speak my mind. I've said that earlier in this video. I'm going to say it again. Nonetheless, Turbs going to find a big fella at the back post. Who is it? It's me with a bit of technique. Oh! Ooh. We're going to have to get a replay on that one. This angle doesn't show how close it actually was, in my opinion, but, oh, man. What about the technique on it, huh? Oh, not bad, man. Not bad. Not bad if I say so myself. I'm obviously quite biased. Nonetheless, thanks to JimmyJam, Baby D earns the ball in the middle of the field here, and I'm going to say it out loud. I've had enough. If I'm the conductor, the football field's my orchestra. I want to sing beautiful songs. I want to play beautiful football. Turbo finds Ned here. Ned, give me the ball. Let me conduct my magic. Let me get the choir in full song here. Just a side note, Andrea Bocelli is born in the same town as my grandfather. Shout out to both of them. Very fond of both of them. Ned gets a half volley into the box there. Turbo looking for a bicycle. It's not going to happen. They're going to clear it to Baby D. Baby D, I'm lurking at the back here. Baby D, find me. Find me. Find me. Find me. Boom. Ooh. Not far. Pretty bad shot, actually. Nonetheless, we move on in the game. They're going to go down the byline here. They're looking to score a second, and they're going to get awfully close with it. Very good on the feet, the kid there. Very good on the... As I said earlier, I'm 1 degree of separation away from Andrea Bocelli, so I want to play beautiful music. I want to sing beautiful songs. And look at that for a pass. Straight out to Norrie on the byline. Oh, beautiful turn there. And speaking of beautiful songs, Norrie on the byline. Oh, unlucky. Turbo almost on the cutback. And watch out, Ned. Here comes Chico. Oh! Chico Seguiaro, if you don't mind, putting on some big hits on a football field. And there's me taking a shot from halfway. Don't mind if I do. Let's get a replay of this clip. This is interesting stuff. Look at this. You got the big fella from left back coming out, drops a shoulder on Ned. You're not allowed to slide tackle. Ned drops a slide tackle. H doesn't even watch the ball, and I hit it, and this fella heads it away. Beautiful clearance. Beautiful football from all involved. As you can see here, I'm really on my passing game today, aren't I? I know that didn't hit, but you can see the techniques there. Hayes just gets left for dead. It's his retirement game, and he doesn't seem to care, and we'll get to that later. Nonetheless, yeah, maybe there is a bit of prime Maldini, a bit of fat Maldini in there. I think that's a good block, and Ned almost sends it into the fella for an own goal. Now, let's cut to the fans who are in full support of JimmyJam today. Shout out to that young fella. Thanks for your support of JimmyJam, but I think you need to support Ned. I think he needs a bit of help. Shout out to Ned for knowing when he needs help. The flood was arriving, so he called in the emergency services in Norrie. Turbo's going to play a ball there. This kid's going to trip on the ball. I hope he's all right. He seems to be all right. He seems a bit dazed. H-Train's going to settle it down. You don't say that very often, do you? Norrie looks to the back post for JimmyJam. Unfortunately, cannot find him, and the game goes on. Now into the end of the first half we go. It's going to get cut 2 minutes short. James Eskews are looking for the other James on the team. Unfortunately, can't find him. JimmyJam does acknowledge the thought was there. And into halftime we go. JimmyJam yet to score. Jasper yet to score in his debut, but maybe those things might change.
That's halftime.
James, listen.
Oh, you've done
When you move,
yeah,
stay central. There's no point you coming out here with the ball, man. Bro, tell me how you're going to score out there.
First and foremost, I'm a team player.
The team wants you to score.
Yeah, I know, but I have to think about others as well.
Be the poacher, man.
Bro, stop thinking about others.
So
in 14 games.
On the day.
But on the edge of it.
And move in the central areas. Don't come out here, man.
That's up there.
There's no reason for you to touch the sideline.
There's lots of space, man.
Yeah, but when you get the ball, what are you going to do with it from out here? You're going to take him on, step over and cut on the inside?
Get a beautiful assist.
No, James. There's 8 zinger boxes on the line, man.
I'm down.
It's a goal time, right?
I'm down.
I just got here.
Yeah, make that 9.
James Eskews, and how are you feeling out there from the back? Everyone, put your hand up if we want JimmyJam to score rather than him play for the team. Raise of hands, Jasper.
I just want a zinger box, brother.
Oh, true. I didn't consider that. H is having a beer. Go interview H.
Hey, where are you playing?
How are you feeling on your last game?
I'm feeling very good, ladies and gents. 1 half of football left to play. Is the scoreline 0-0, John?
Look at the beautiful backdrop.
Sam doesn't know. He knows about as much as me. I believe it's 0-0. I believe JimmyJam will have a goal in this second half. That's my bet.
We don't endorse betting directly here, but a wise man once said, always back the roughie, and that's what Hayes Train's just done there. Shout out to Ben Corn of Two Aussie Dads fame. Always back the roughie. JimmyJam's the roughie today. Let's see if this bet does get up. If I'm to pay, if we're to go off statistics here, I think JimmyJam's paying 101 to 1 to score a goal. But I believe in him, and you've got to believe, because Leicester won the Premier League title 5,000 to 1. There's James nutmegging Chico. Now, let me say this. When Turbo speaks, you listen. So JimmyJam's starting to listen here, to be fair to him.
Jim, look for the ball. Get in front of your man and look for it.
Now, when Turbo speaks, you listen, and JimmyJam's just done that right here. Unfortunately, the man does get the better of him, but, these things do happen. It's football, and Jasper's going to practice his finishing. It might come in handy later. I'm not revealing any secrets. We're going to move on in the game into the 18th minute. I'm going to play out from the back here. Fat Pilo, who? It's me. JimmyJam! Ooh! He's not familiar with the backwards headers like that Mexico goal at the 1998 World Cup. Yeah, that's niche football knowledge, but look at that for a ball, man. I got to replay it just for myself. I wanted to watch it twice, and I know my dad will appreciate it because he taught me all about technique. Nonetheless, corner here. JimmyJam at the back post. He's going to head it down. He's all for the team. Jasper on debut. What a goal, man. He could have lashed at it, but he went for the simple finish and really just all technique. I love the celebration there as well. When you think of debut goals, you probably think of Oscar, you probably think of Martial. So without further ado, let's cut to some fitting commentary.
Battle here. Oh, yes! Welcome to Manchester United, Anthony Martial!
Now, for a piece of commentary, I don't feel worthy of commentating myself. The moment's too beautiful. It means too much. I'm going to hand it over.
Forestieri. Here's Hogg! Deeney! Do not scratch your eyes. You are really seeing the most extraordinary finish here.
Now, I can't lie to you. This is one of the most beautiful moments I've ever had on a football pitch. JimmyJam's my best friend outside of football, and I can tell you it's very atypical of JimmyJam to score a goal like this after all the opportunities he's missed this season. But as you can see there, his joy is contagious. I hope you can feel it through the screen because I can feel it watching it back despite being there in the moment. He seriously, look, the other players are applauding him. He turns around, he applauds the fans, all 5 of them. But that's the type of guy he is, man. That's the type of guy he is. And this is the type of club Sporting Club Helos is. We're going to, almost concede off the kickoff. Or are we going to concede after JimmyJam has just broken a 12-game streak to get his debut goal? As you can see, very lazy, lackluster defending. It takes JimmyJam getting involved for them to get a shot off. Now into the 23rd minute we go. And as you can see, we're inspired by the Brazilians. None of us are Brazilian and we haven't got any links to them. But look at James S. Hughes juggling the ball on his head there. Very Yoga Benito. JimmyJam wants a 1-2 with a header. And then he's going to use his body like he's Hulk. And it's going to come out to JimmyJam. Half volley. Oh! Unlucky Jim. Unlucky Jim. We'll get back to that. And yeah, Yoga Benito here. I'm on the beach of Rio de Janeiro. Look at that, juggling, doing that. I got that thunder thigh trick, man. You guys should try it out if you're blessed with big thighs like myself. And JimmyJam, we're going to get a replay of that one. Beautiful stuff. Off it comes, and we'll hear from the man himself. Shout out to JimmyJam. I and Sporting Club Helos loves you.
It's happened, boys. Finally.
Nonetheless, as you can tell, we're oozing with inspiration just from JimmyJam, Jasper, and Brazilians. None of the three have any connection besides JimmyJam and Jasper going to high school together. As you can see there, I'm going to get a half volley off, and it's a great attempt, but it's an even greater save. James S. Hughes on the byline. He's having a bit of fun out there tonight. He's going to find Ned. Ooh! You don't see those sliding shots often because they're actually not a thing. Shout out to Ned, but even a bigger shout out to H Train. It's his retirement game.
Oh, yeah.
You're tiring, mate. You got to do good.
There's a reason, mate. Just can't be fucked.
Do better.
Go up front. Now, between me and you, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The whole narrative has been that JimmyJam hasn't scored a goal this season, but it's because JimmyJam's missed so many good opportunities, to be truthful with you. But H-Train also hasn't scored, so that remains a priority at the Sporting Club Helos Christmas list at this point in time. I know it's January 5th when you're watching it. James S. Hughes down the byline. Give it to H. Oh, H. Oh. The opportunity goes begging, and unfortunately H will not get his goal today, but what he will get is a beer later. Shout out to you, H-Train. There's Ned tracking back, and there's H in the thick of it. Look at him go, man. He's a defender by trade, a defender by nature. Shout out to Turbo. He's one of them as well. I'm going to get the ball, find James S. Hughes in here, and unfortunately, yeah, he hits the back of the post again. Now, speaking of, the ball's going to find James White, and I've got to apologise to you. I lied to you. H-Train isn't done. He might get his goal here. It's going to fall to him. H! Ooh. Great hit of the ball there. Unfortunately, it doesn't come to fruition, but a great strike of the ball nonetheless, and it should always be applauded. There's Ned cleaning up at the back with a mix-up with Norrie. Now, there's me taking a shocking touch. Yeah, another breaking news. Sporting Club Hellas is wearing purple kits. You know, these things are not new. Beautiful pass over the top there. H on the chest. He's looking for the assist. James Estes is going to rise. Wow, well done to James. Call it beautiful, call it poetic, call it fitting. That's H-Train's final play for Sporting Club Hellas, and it was chaotic. Just as H-Train is at left back. It's beautiful stuff. Now, we're going to break away here, and I want you to let me know what you think JimmyJam should do in this situation.
Go, drive! No. James, stop playing.
Now, ignore the clip on screen. Let's talk about JimmyJam. Ignore the clip on screen. I can't emphasise that enough. Out of all the things he could have tried to do, instead of driving, instead of making the defender make a choice, he hits it when no one's in front of him, then complains for handball when it's not. Now, let's talk about dying for the badge. We haven't talked about that today, and we normally do. There's only one man to mention when you talk about that topic at Sporting Club Hellas, and it's Turbo. Tom Hunter, as you may know him dearly. Look at that, man. No hesitation on the final game of six-a-side to just dive in front of the ball. If he gets injured, that's it. You know, his Christmas is ruined and his birthday. Happy birthday to him. Now, obviously, shout out to JimmyJam and Jasper for their goal contributions today, but more importantly, shout out to H-Train. He has just played his final game for Sporting Club Hellas. What a treasured member of this club he has been.
We cannot replace him. We cannot.
Good season, man. Everyone, round of applause for JimmyJam scoring a goal after 12 games of football. Real striker stuff. Round of applause for Jasper for scoring on his debut. Come on. Fucking hell.
Let him hear it.
How does it feel, man?
I'm glad I made the hour and a half drive up for 10 minutes of fun. I'll drink to that.
Jim, how did you feel? Did you feel like an insurmountable weight of pressure off your shoulders?
I did, yeah, it was good. The first shot, I've hit low this year, actually goes in goal.
Yeah.
That turn and shot was a heap harder than all the other chances that you could.
I have to give credit to the assist as well from Esther Husen.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Thanks for watching our six-a-side season. We wanted to get a different person in for every week, but that got stopped in the second week, and then we finalised it in the last week with my best friend Jasper an hour and a half ago. So very beautiful stuff. But for next year, let us know if you want us to play like in the, what do you call them? Yeah, like Volta football, like proper indoor football. Let us know if you want us to play that instead of this, because when the ball goes out, we lose all the content basically. The most improved for the season is actually not here. He sounds like Darren Lockyer at the moment. It's definitely Vooge. And yeah, MVP by far is the villain himself, JimmyJam. Round of applause for JimmyJam, everyone. Ned, clap.
Yeah, we will.
It's time to finalise some rumours, Jim. Are you signing for Redbacks in 2025?
Oh, yeah! Round of applause,
Round of applause for JimmyJam.
H, do you want to make a final address to the people on your future for 2025? Is there conditions in your retirement? You messaged me last Friday night about it.
Yes, there is conditions. If there is a yeast water sponsorship, I will be playing.
Here we go.
That's big. Do you want to play? Rumours. Fuck, imagine Big T up front. Imagine Big T and JimmyJam.
It's like cheese with
Oh, it's like salt and pepper. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you in a few weeks anyway.